What is going on, guys? Alex West Collects here, and we have the AEW Unrivaled Series 1 all out of the packaging, and they look freaking phenomenal. We also threw in the ringside exclusive Bubbly Chris Jericho. You can grab these figures at ringsidecollectibles.com. When you order, use code 4LIFE. It'll get you 10% off your order, save you a little bit of money in your pocket so you can continue this figure addiction habit. But getting right to the figures, I mean, I'm very impressed. I feel like people keep asking me how these figures feel, and the word I keep repeating is solid. I feel like the joints and the articulation on these figures are definitely, a lot of thought went into them. I mean, just taking a look at Cody Rhodes' skin. If you ask me, I like the way it looks. I know some people have their gripes, but I think it came out pretty cool. Just to give you an idea of the torsos, the upper part seems to be more of a harder plastic, while the lower part is more of a rubbery feel. I guess this was designed with the articulation in mind. You can see a slight discoloration difference between the lower ab and the upper torso. Doesn't bother me all too much. I mean, honestly, who's going to really notice that? But articulation is great. I mean, these joints don't feel like they're going to break to me. They don't feel flimsy at all. I know, sometimes, especially when Mattel first started, I remember the ankle joints having issues where they'd be so loose and figures be leaning over like they're doing the smooth criminal walk, lean from Michael Jackson. But, I mean, all in all, for their first set of figures coming out, you can't complain. I mean, look at even Cody. Look at the detail on the weight belt. Got Attitude Killer on the back with the American Nightmare logo. I mean, and just to compare, yeah, Cody. I got his bro, Zack Ryder, Matt Cardona, newest AEW acquisition. Get an idea of the difference in the torsos versus the Mattel Elite and the Unrivaled figures. Going a step further, let's get in an Ultimate Edition figure. No, please don't fall over. Get an Ultimate Edition figure in there just to give you an idea of the different variations in torso. These do seem to scale very well with Mattel figures. I mean, I don't think anyone really noticed. Obviously, we do know the skin tone is just a tad too light. Jeremy from AEW, or from Jazzwares, did say that this would be corrected. This was an issue from the factory, and when Series 2 comes out, which is slated around October, you can actually grab that or pre-order that at Ringside Collectibles right now. That issue should be corrected. And I mean, just to go through all the figures real quick, get the two Mattels out. There we go. Two rivals here. Cody and Triple H. Different sledgehammers. Get them out of there. But let's jump right into Brandy. And if you want to put Brandy, I feel like she's been a little hard to get to stand. I don't know if it's the high heels, but let's just have her lean back against Jericho. Hopefully she doesn't wipe everyone over. But we have an Ultimate Edition Becky Lynch. We got the Elite Nikki Bella. Proportions seem to be pretty similar. I mean, they're about the same size. She doesn't look too big. Not a bad figure. I mean, pretty basic for Brandy and what you would expect. Looking at some of the details of her gear on the back, she's got the tall boots. She's got a little cut down there. Double joint knees. Again, very solid. This is interesting. I know. No, I'm not a pervert. A lot of these AEW, let me get Cody back here. A lot of these AEW Unrivaled figures, I know it was on the Ringside exclusive Jericho too, they're not painting or molding the plastic to match the figures underneath, which as a figure photographer, I feel like could be annoying, from certain angles. Sometimes you may notice it, maybe not too much, just a little bit of a gripe there. But Brandy's is actually molded in the flesh tone. She came out pretty good. Just giving you a quick close-up on her skin. I'm very happy with it. I mean, for first Brandy Rose figure, came out great. Jumping into Kenny Omega. Probably my favorite from the set, to be honest. Only because I'm a huge fan. And I've been waiting for one of these for a long time. Get that to focus. Get some comparisons. Would love to see a dream match of AJ versus Kenny. But I did a pretty in-depth review on him. So check out my video up on YouTube on that one. You can get that link in my bio if you're on Instagram watching this. But again, Kenny, definitely a great figure. Again, the hair will have the running change to have the silver highlights. There's also an exclusive Kenny Omega with the green attire coming with that ringside exclusive ring. Should be here in about another month in late August. Now, the Jerichos. Let's compare the two Jerichos. So, they both have it's a different head scan. It's not the same one. You got the smiley one on the bubbly Chris Jericho. You got the mean face on the Unrivaled Series 1 Jericho. Attire, I want to say, is identical. The deco on the sides looks the same to me. Yep. Same on the other side. So, no complaints there. Getting into the jacket. I know used to the Mattels, they got that hard pain in the ass rubber jackets. I hate them. They're annoying. I get it for jackets that are detailed like this. Cloth doesn't seem to work. But this is nice and loose. Very easy to bend and get off. Definitely not as much of a pain as some of those Undertaker coats, which you'll sit there and wonder if you're going to break the figure taking it off. So I'll do it on camera. It's not too bad. You got the scarf. Nicely tucked under his head. Be a little careful with that. Don't want that to tear. Taking a look at the scarf. It's nice and glittery. Get that to focus. Very cool. Very Jericho-esque, especially his AEW run. I'm loving his work there. He's just been so damn entertaining, man. That dude just gets better and better as he ages. Looking at the tats. Very similar to, again, the ringside one. Comparing the faces up close. Get a little bit of different variations. I mean, it's really a preference. Personally, I'd say get both. You get the title, you get all the cool accessories with the bubbly Jericho. And honestly, I really like the look of the Painmaker Chris Jericho. I love the jacket. I mean, you can see even the belt on the jacket molded on there looks really cool. All the different beads, all the designs on it. I think I'll definitely be displaying him with the jacket and probably the gloves. He does come with 2 interchangeable hands. So if you want to have him with the in-ring look, you can pop these hands off and put the flesh tone hands on too. But again, like I said, it's a preference. And jumping to the last 2, we got the Young Bucks. Nick and Matt Jackson, loving the pose. I mean, going through both figures, they got these same, the same tights. Got the little Elvis look going with the molded, the mold down the pants. Cloth jackets. Really great design. Taking a look at the head sculpts real quick. Phenomenal job by Jazzwares. Just absolutely a great set. I hope you enjoyed this quick little tour of the AEW guys. Just give you an idea of what to expect, how they look, and how they feel in hand. Definitely go grab these guys. And again, save yourself the hassle. Order off a ringside. I know a lot of Walmarts are getting 1 case in. You know, this may be easier to find down the road, but if you need these now, go to ringside, order them, get them delivered to your doorstep. Use code for life, save 10% off. Thanks for checking this video out. Catch me at Instagram at AlexWestCollects. I'm also on YouTube, also under Alex West Collects. Check me out there for all the great content. And thank you so much for all your support. I really greatly appreciate all of you. Thank you.